खास मेहमान मैथ्यू हेडन, परिचय के मोहताज नहीं है, उनकी बिटिया, उनकी डॉटर, जो अब मीडिया में है, टेलीविज़न प्रेजेंटर हैं, स्टार स्पोर्ट्स पे नज़र आती हैं, और इनको अभी मैंने लाइव देखा तो इनसे मैंने रिक्वेस्ट की. डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग?
Well, मेरा नाम ग्रेस है, आपका नाम क्या है?
विमल. क्या बात है. ग्रेस ने जो है, थैंक यू सो मच. तो ग्रेस ने जो अपने पिता मैथ्यू हेडन के साथ पहली गेंद पे छक्का, फर्स्ट गेंद 6, यू हिट दैट. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू से इन हिंदी इफ यू वांट टू एक्सप्रेस योर लव फॉर इंडिया?
In Hindi, my
Yeah.
Hindi is very limited. I
Yeah.
have that मेरा नाम ग्रेस है, आपका नाम है. That's my go-to line. But namaste everyone. I'm really excited to be here in Brisbane. This is my hometown. How would I say hometown in?
घर है मेरा, घर.
Har hai mera.
घर है मेरा, घर, घरेलू शहर. We say home, like घर.
Home. Har.
So one thing I want to know, because I know I followed your father's career and he was very kind enough. I never thought, this is the first time I'm interviewing a player's daughter. I have interviewed your father several times. As I told you, he was gracious enough. I have my first book, which is Sachin Cricketer of the Century. Your father was asked by Adam Gilchrist. Adam Gilchrist is a good friend of mine. So I did not direct approach your father. So he suggested, no, you speak to Vimal.
Yes, for sure.
And then your father sent me a video endorsement. So that for that, Gilly and Hayden, I am forever indebted. So that is a story for another day. How this, we never thought that if a giant, a legend like Matthew Hayden's daughter, you did not go to cricket, you came to media. What was the reason for that?
Yeah, I mean, I always sort of thought that cricket was Dad's thing. I did every other sport under the sun aside from cricket, but I've always obviously loved the game, so passionate, and I'm so proud of my dad for everything that he achieved. He was such an incredible player, but such an incredible person as well. He's always, even though he's travelled the world and been really preoccupied with cricket, but he's always made time for his family, and I think that's one aspect about him that I love the most. But the thing about Dad is he always brought India home to us. Everyone always says that he pretty much should have an Indian passport because he's been there so much and he just loves it, especially Chennai, being a CSK player. But yeah.
So what has been the fondest memory? Who are your favorite player, Indian player? Who are the players your dad often talks about?
Bumrah, of course. I mean, he's such a star, and you're seeing him really excel here in Australia. I mean, he always excels, but he just has such an interesting action. And I think it's characters like that that really make the game, and especially Test cricket.
My internet.
The internet.
Going, yeah. No, it's fine.
I mean, I think that cricket in India is almost, I would compare it to a religion.
Yeah.
People worship the game, and it's really exciting to be a part of it. It's just pure, genuine love for the game. And I feel that, and the energy that you always go to a game in India, the atmosphere, people are just so in love with the players, the game, and yeah, I feel so lucky to be involved.
So who is one player you want to interview as a media personality?
There's so many interesting characters. I mean, Virat Kohli is obviously the king.
Yeah.
He's an incredible talent, but then also outside of the game, he's got so much going on as well in a career. So, I mean, he's always a star. Shubman Gill.
Shubman Gill.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a very incredible player as well, and great personality.
My final question, have you ever planned that you should travel to India with your father, going to different places, you know, see Indian culture from a different lens, which your father has done as a player?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm lucky that when I do travel with Star Sports for IPL, I do get the opportunity
So you
to
only
travel.
cover IPL?
IPL and World Cups as well. So yeah, I've been lucky enough to travel around and see some really special places too, Dad. Chennai being one of them. We were very, very involved in that community. But yeah, it's just special to be doing it with Dad too, because I heard so much about it growing up.
Thank you so much, Grace Hayden. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
Before you go, what your message?
I want to say hopefully there's no more rain and we can get a match on, hey?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Grace Hayden. Really appreciate your time. And pass my regards to your father. Pass him my regards.